Hello, so it's a beautiful summer July day in London. So they say, I actually don't think it's that bad. There's a bit of bright in the sky, but a lot of cloud and an awful lot of rain. That's the way it can be sometimes around here. But I'm in a good mood because I'm off to see Cindy. I've not seen her. I've been to her studio for a few months, and today possibly one of the ideas that I'd like to try is something I've not done before, at least in terms of my femme self, and that's to look at how colours can play a part in the look we create, feeling comfortable with that look and how we feel. And some years ago now I actually did have a colour test. There's these wonderful little booklets of show some of them, coloured swabs, which supposedly match my own complexion, my own personality. I'm not quite sure what was involved in that analysis. It was quite a process at the time. I have used these for buying some of my male attire, but never actually matched them for feminine attire. So we'll see if there's anything in Cindy's massive wardrobe that might match up with some of these very specific colours. The idea being they each have an energy, and that energy matching what you're feeling, an expression, as it were. And that's really what I'm interested to try, as well as seeing if I get the same reaction in terms of at least my own reflections on the look that I do when I've used this to match some of my male clothes, which people say really do suit me. You look good in this, that kind of thing. But primarily, this is about energies and feeling. Anyway, we'll see what happens. I'll report back shortly. Wow, and my size. That one is meant to be. That one is meant to be. So we'll definitely be trying that one, I think. And how do I feel about this green? Interesting. I like it. It does seem to really feel very comforting kind of colour. It seems to match well with an image I'd like to project, I think. So first impressions are about the look, and it really does feel me, this colour. I feel very natural. It seems to blend very well with my complexion. I feel, I look quite comfortable, quite at ease with this colour. It has a nice energy about it, fairly earthy, rooted. I don't know what you can say about this particular shade of green, but I've always liked green actually, and I think they're saying these days that green is the new black, something like that. So first impressions about looking the part, feeling, does this look natural, does it look complementary? Very much that is my impression. Of course, always helps having these beautiful shapely curves as well. So this is supposed to be my colour of impact, and of course when I had this colour analysis conducted, I did mention to the lady that was doing this, the expert, my femme self, so whether she would come up with different colours for Chloe and for Anya, I don't know. For Claire and for Anya, I don't know. That would be interesting. Maybe I should go back at some point. But I was doing my best in some of the portrait shots we were doing just now, some of the poses to be impactful, and really trying to get the attitude of having an impact, looking serious, perhaps a fairly stately, elegant woman on the cover of a magazine or something like that, or someone to be taken seriously. And I think the combination of being serious and feeling that you are projecting that energy through the colour you're wearing, through the energy you're projecting, probably does make a difference. So we'll be interested to see how some of these shots come out. Perhaps I'll try some fun with green screen to see if we can put them against some very serious and elegant backgrounds. That will be interesting.
When God, He made me, He said I'm perfect. With all my flaws, I'm worth it. Said there's nothing I'm lacking. My vibe is golden. See, I'm walking, I'm chosen. So I say goodbye to the stereotypes. Say I'm walking high. So I pick myself up, head high, I'm up tall with my high heels, leaving blind, tongue-tied. I'm grinding and vibing, call all you want, I ain't turning. Hey, I'm on my way up, I won't stop, I'm on a mission, I'm away.
So here we have another look in which I am playing with colour, and we spotted this amazing dress, size 14 even, in Cindy's wardrobe, which seems to be another very close match to one of the colours that's been recommended for me, the colour that's meant to be about de-stressing, feeling relaxed. So in this case, blue is the colour. It's a particular kind of blue. We think it's, I don't know, kind of turquoise, kind of aquamarine, but it's very close to one of the colours that matches my energy profile. And I have been feeling very comfortable, very relaxed, which is supposedly what this colour is meant to do. Actually, I'd say there's more than feeling relaxed. It's bringing something out. It is this lighter blue I'm much more conscious of than the darker blue, which is the colour on my chart. I actually have a shirt in this colour. So there's something about the upper body, the lower body, that's feeling a slightly different vibe, strangely. I do wonder what it'd be like if you could swap the colours around on this one. That would be rather interesting. Lighter blue, definitely a bit more outgoing, projecting something, a real kind of relaxing but very present and powerful energy into the world. That's kind of what it feels like for me. So an interesting experiment with colour, with what supposedly colours, or at least a couple of colours that are appropriate for my personality, for my complexion and so on, and fit with me energetically. I don't think I've necessarily followed the textbook in terms of what the colours are meant to do, but they certainly do have, I think, a very subtle impact, which actually, when you take time to really reflect upon it, is very real, I think, rather than something that's just imagined.